Joining me live from Abuja is the Chairman CEO, Nigeria Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri-Erewa. Thanks a lot for joining us on the news at 10. Now,
thank you.
One of the first
evening.
questions I'd ask is, what is the status of things as it stands now? How many girls are home, and how many are you negotiating their return?
Well, no Nigerian trafficked, in Lebanon is stranded. As I speak with you, they're all... What happened was there was a surge at the embassy after Omolola's release to the embassy. I think she called a whole lot of them that, well, I'm here, if you want help, come here, and they did. So nobody is stranded in the embassy. And I think I have a picture, which I hope you can use, showing them in the embassy. In fact, the embassy has really tried, you know. Now they're somewhere, they are within the embassy, they have to put them somewhere, and the next thing is, you know, get them back. So we're in touch with the embassy. As I speak with you today, I think there are about 15 that are in the embassy. So we're in touch with the embassy, and everything will be done to bring them back. But however, you bring them back and then you find some still going back. So really, this is a problem that has to be tackled from the source. How are they going? And I tell you something, according to reports from the embassy, over 4,000 Nigerian girls have been trafficked to Lebanon. And the embassy has actually been bringing them back when they get them without, you know, anybody knowing about it until this Omolola's video went viral. By the way, Omolola will return tomorrow. She will be back in the country tomorrow. So really, there's nobody stranded at the embassy as I speak.
Yeah. Sorry to take you back to it. Yes, you say no one is stranded, but in that video, the girls did say that they were stranded and that they needed food and they needed aid. So are you saying that nobody needs food, nobody needs aid, and we should discountenance it?
I've shown you pictures. As I speak to you, there's nobody stranded out there. Maybe more will come tomorrow. But they've been taken in. You know, when they came, the embassy #1 had to profile some of them. Some could be traffickers themselves. You don't just come in and then that video, they didn't show their faces. We don't even know where they are. But I have videos. I don't know why you're not using it. I've given you a video and a picture of them in the embassy, right there inside the embassy. So that video, I don't know, you didn't play the video, but if you play the full video, you find out they're talking about an NGO. Promoting an NGO, which again we need to be careful about. About many NGOs have come up, some are fake, maybe some are not, but many NGOs have come up capitalizing on the situation of these girls. So we need to be careful. So we deal directly with the mission in Lebanon. I'm telling you that I speak with you now. No Nigerian trafficked girl is outside the embassy. They've been taken indoors. It's a bit overwhelming because they're quite a number, but they're taken indoors. They've been given something to eat. And, you know, the process takes a while. They don't have their passports. They need to be profiled. Then they get their travel certificates, get the permission of immigration. So it's going to take a process to get them back.
Okay.
That's why even Omolola is taking a while, but she'll be back.
Yeah. How do you classify what is going on? Some have said, oh, it's human slavery, human labor. We understand one of the agents said the girls signed contracts and they knew what they were getting into. What have your investigations revealed in terms of what's actually happening?
Well, I don't deal with trafficking per se. Trafficking is with NAPTIP, but in this case, we have stranded Nigerians abroad who called for help and the commission intervened. So I can't go into details of what happened, how it happened. It has to be answered by NAPTIP. But I know that this situation needs a multi-agency approach. It's becoming a big embarrassment and it needs to be stopped. How are they going out? How are they getting out there? How will about 4,000 people be trafficked to Lebanon? And we also have in other African countries, Côte d'Ivoire, Mali, Cairo. So really, that won't be my own purview. My own purview is we got a distress call. Like Omolola, we were tagged and we got in touch with the embassy. Now we also have a situation where there are about, I think, 13 to 15 girls stranded. They are there at the embassy. They can't stay there for too long. They have to come back. So we need to do everything we can working with the embassy to get them back. But it's not about just getting them back. It's about tackling that problem from the source. So like I said, that will be a question for NAPTIP. Mine is the Diaspora Commission. Mr. President has said, wherever any Nigerian is stranded, intervene and get them back. So we will get those 15 in the embassy back. And I hope that when we do that, others will not be. And then we have to be sure that they're Nigerians and that they're not even traffickers. There was a story from that same embassy where traffickers tried to mingle with some of them to get a free ride home.
Yeah, okay.
So they need to be profiled. We need to be sure.
We've received the video you're talking about. We're working on it, and we will try to show it so that for the benefit of our viewers, they can see.
And there's
what
also
you
a picture
talking about. Yeah.
And there's also a picture of them inside the embassy.
Yes, you said that, and we're working on it, and we will show it so for the benefit of our viewers. But from what you're seeing coming out of Lebanon now, my question is it as dire as what we see in Libya? And how worried are you in terms of the number of people that we're seeing?
If we don't tackle this, yeah, if we don't tackle this now, it's going to be, it's becoming an epidemic. So it needs to be tackled from source. You know, they need to find out, even from these girls coming back, you know, some have been arrested in Kwara. The cabal, the ring needs to be tackled. I think that is just the long and short of it. I'm told that even on radio stations, there are announcements of, you know, going to work or not going to work. So a lot of work needs to be done. There has to be a multi-agency approach to it. NAPTIP, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Immigration, security agencies, all hands have to be on deck to stop this. It's really an embarrassment to the country. But it has to be stopped. It will be stopped. For those stranded there in Lebanon, there are about 15. We'll get them back as instructed by Mr. President.
All right. Chairman, CEO, Nigeria Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri-Erewa, thanks a lot for joining us on the news at 10 tonight. Thanks for that. Yeah. And in part 2, after the break, President Buhari restates need to prioritize women's education and empowerment in Nigeria. That's coming up in a moment. Just stay with us.